After what happened with George Floyd, being so close to Wisconsin, it being in Minnesota, as a black man in America, and you see these things happening, you kind of wonder, like, what's going on? What are people doing to change it? So it was a lot of questions and a lot of emotions.
It was something that we couldn't just look past. People couldn't run from it this time. People were forced to really reflect and really look at the issue and see how we can change it moving forward.
We kind of just got together and talked about what was going on, what are the changes that can be made. I had a lot of teammates ask me questions. What was it like being a black person in America? Some of my teammates come from communities where there's not many people of color there. They contacted me, asking me questions, and letting me know that they're here for me and they stand with me.
We definitely had some uncomfortable conversations, but they were also amazing, and I felt like the team came together in a positive manner, and our bond was even stronger than it was before.
For us, it was like, okay, how is this not just another thing that we talk about for a month and it dies? How can we keep this conversation alive for the next 365 days?
The next step was, what can we do to let everyone know that this team, this program, and this school stands with people of color?
And that's where we kind of came up with the whole Black W, the decal that we're going to wear on our uniforms, and our university sports teams are going to wear the Black W crest decal on their jerseys, just to keep the conversation alive,
There is truly a disconnect between minority student athletes and minority students on campus, and this was an opportunity for us to build up that bridge and start that connect.
The next step was trying to create a fund for future black students on this campus. We kind of wanted to create a change of culture here on campus.
There's definitely a stigma, around Wisconsin-Madison. Just trying to get rid of every excuse for why we don't have many minorities on campus is what we're trying to do. That's where that fund came from. It's an opportunity for, minority students to get a chance to come here.
We don't want this to be a one-year thing. We want this to be something that changes the future for people of color coming in. We want this to last forever. We want this to be a stamp in our program in this school.
Hey, I need y'all to be a little louder for me. One team, unity, down, we are Badgers. One team, unity, down, we are Badgers.
Just because we're athletes doesn't mean we have to, shut up and dribble or shut up and play. Taking advantage of our platform is a really big thing. The rally was organized and everyone was aboard. That showed real unity amongst us student athletes and how we can all come together some way, somehow. It's almost saddening that it had to be this way that we come together, but it was great to see that unity.
To be honest, I wasn't expecting the turnout that we had. All the coaches, the student athletes, even the students on campus come out and show support. It meant a lot, man, and it was a good day, and we definitely sent out a message.
Just showed how much love and support people have for our black student athletes and students on campus. It really made me feel good about who goes to school here.
We decided to wear black to stand in solidarity for the minorities, especially the black community that's being affected by this.
Coming to school here, I had barely ever spoken to a black person before.
I wanted to be a part of it just to support my teammates and students on campus. Some of my teammates asked me to speak on it.
Our team is made up of people from all different parts of the country, all different races, all different colors of skin. Yet we are all a family, from the coaches to the players. We all love and support each other, have each other's backs, and are friends on and off the field.
Seeing our leader, our quarterback, who's not a person of color, and speak up about things that's going on in the country and letting everybody know that he sees us and he realizes what's going on, it touched my heart and it touched a lot of guys on the team hearts. It took a lot of balls to go up there and talk, man. I love him for that.
There has been one too many acts of ignorance here at UW.
Once I was notified that, hey, we want you to speak, I was pretty nervous. And, I called my dad and he just told me, just tell your truth about what it's like being a black man in America and what it's like being a black man on campus.
Just recently, for homecoming, they left out black organizations for the homecoming video. Leaving minority students on campus feeling unseen and unheard.
And me being an athlete here on this program, having that platform, I realized I can really make a change. I can really speak up and people will listen. And that was a big thing for me.
We cannot initiate change until people that are not directly affected by what's going on realize what is happening right now.
And it felt good to get off my chest, and it felt good to get a message across to everybody on campus. We want to make the campus more diverse. We want to bring a sense of community to these students. and let them know that the school stands with them and we will make a change.
I'd say we're just going to continue to call for diversity on campus. We're not going to stay here and be silent. We're going to continue to do things in the community and use our voices and just continue to show support.